be testing out 3D printed stamps today, and we're gonna see how well they work with leather. 3D printers have actually become quite economical over the last while, and we're gonna see if it's a worthwhile purchase for leather crafters.
So 3D printed stamps can only work with vegetable tan leather since they can't be heated up. This is what happens if you put a blow dryer to regular PLA. So I've modeled these stamps using a program called Adobe Fusion 360. It's free for personal use or if you're a student. And we're using regular PLA with a Creality Ender V2 printer.
And links for all those things will be in the description below. We're gonna put the stamps through 3 different challenges and see how well they hold up. It's kind of like 3D printed stamp survivor. This is the riveting content you've subscribed for. We're gonna see which of these stamps make it through all these challenges. Let's meet our contestants. So contestant A, we have the hamburger. He is the beefiest of the bunch.
We made him pretty thick here. I wanna see how that works.
He's a double patty.
He's a double patty. There's a lot of surface area here, so we'll see how well that works. Contestant B, Fry Guy.
He's spindly, shoestring-like.
And he's a lot thinner than the other one, so not so sure if this is gonna break, but it does not take nearly as long to print it.
Contestant C, we've got our Springbok logo. We figured that most people will want to be able to use their logo or put writing on leather, and this would be a pretty practical use of a 3D printer for a leather crafter. Also, this is our other logo of the Springbok. We're not optimistic about how long this one's gonna last because, as you can see, there's some really thin parts on here, but we figured it'd be a good test and see, how well it does. We also made this thing, a rolling stamp.
We'll try that out, see what happens, see if we can imprint like a crazy pattern like this on some leather and see if it stays.
So let's get the show on the road.
The hamburger, let's try it out. Try Fry Guy next. With a Springbok logo. Springbok circle logo. See if this guy holds up right here. See, that broke a bit.
So the only one that didn't really make it fully out of round 1 is this one. This kind of, it broke. You're so strong, babe. Have you been working out? Let's see if I can make it through this one. Everybody made it out of round 2, the Arbor press. And with the Arbor press, everything is more even and it all goes a little deeper. So definitely recommend using at least a 1-ton Arbor press.
Look at that, it's all dried out. See how smushed it is?
Yeah, so that one.
That's why that looks like that. It's all messed up. Smushed it.
Smushed.
Crushed all the lettering. Circle logo.
This one's done for sure.
Dunzo.
Completely crushed.
Look at that, it's so deep right in the middle, look.
Broke.
It got smushed all on the outside. The middle was strong enough because there's enough material there. So that is why it's so deep in the middle.
And so round 3 with the 4-ton clicker press, we see Hamburger is still alive and well. And actually the 4-ton press worked the best with the Hamburger just because of how thick it was. And everything else just basically got smushed. Just completely flattened. Definitely not surprised that the Hamburger was the strongest one. It took some work to destroy it at the end there. We're overall really impressed by how well the stamps work, even with just a C-clamp. And they do leave some printing lines. I don't know if this would work, but I was thinking maybe if you sprayed it down with some like acrylic spray or some polyurethane, it might fill in those little gaps a little bit. I'm not sure. I think for smaller stamps, definitely recommend using the Arbor press, because like literally the 4-ton will just crush it. But for larger stamps, I would definitely consider using a 4-ton. We printed this stamp as well, which is about the size of a credit card, and we used it with the 4-ton, and it turned out really well. The single 1-ton Arbor press could barely get anything out of that. And also the rolling pin stamp actually turned out better than I thought it would. You really have to press down on it to actually make a good imprint. You can see there we did a couple runs with it, and it turned out better than I thought it would, so it's pretty cool. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really means a lot. And I'll see you next week. All the best.